I wake up around 5:30 in the morning because I will do a few things before the sun rises. I like listening to BBC. So while I was taking my cup of tea, I switch on the radio and listen to news. Sometimes I do have chicken to take care of. So I would go to the chicken pen and feed them, change the water. Have some rabbits. I also go in there and tidy up the room. I was born back in 1946. I grew up in this village where we are actually. We were very, very poor, extremely poor. It was very difficult to go to school when we started going to school. Life in general was difficult. Lucky enough, I was very bright in primary school. At the end of primary school, my father disappeared. He didn't die, he just disappeared. My mother would take care of all of us. We were 6 of us. Now, this photograph was taken in Ramsey. The Royal Air Force, people from Nairobi, came to the school and they said they wanted to recruit engineers. I was lucky to be selected as one of those people who was recruited that particular day. They came an opportunity to become a flight engineer. I didn't fly for long. Didn't do it for long because I started having problems on my eyes. My trade then was electrical and instruments technician. I got married in 1973. That's when I got married. And I was given a house in Eastleigh. My current wife is not the one I was married at that time. I married another lady called Mutio. And we were lucky enough in 1974 we got a child, got a baby girl. We lived in Eastleigh. My daughter was growing up. My wife did not get another child. It was a little problem because in our tradition, our Mukamba needs a man, a male child, to be born. My mother wanted me to marry again. My wife didn't want me to marry again. I made up my mind that I was going to marry again, to marry a second wife, so that at least I could get another child. It is during that time when my first wife decided to go. With my current wife, we have 2 kids. The 2 kids, one is Eric, the other one is, the daughter is Lavinia. The fact that I'm alive, I'm happy enough. I'm happy to do what I do. I'm happy with my family at the moment. I'm happy helping other people in the little knowledge I have. I've been a member of the Age Demand Action for the last 3 years. And in several ways, we try as much as we can. We've gone to see the in charge of Kanguno General Hospital to try and alleviate the problems the other people get when they go there. We saw the doctor in charge, we explained our mission to him, and we gave him what we thought they should do, like special rooms, don't make them queue, and so on and so on. It was helpful, of course, but on checking later, we still found nothing has happened. Sessions being 30 minutes. I think I do have something to contribute to Age Demand Action. Through my training, all trainings that I've done, I've come to find it's easier for me to do things certain way to achieve my goal. And when I see old people struggling to do something that I know can be done another way easier, I find it easy for me to just take them through, participate in doing it. We find that way I contribute something to them. The old people do contribute a lot. Remember, they have the knowledge, they have the experience. I would like to see the government think about the older people in many aspects. Remember, this old person used to pay taxes to run the government. Now that he's gotten old, the government needs to look at his welfare. My message to the older people in Europe is as follows. The older groups in Kenya and in Africa in general are struggling. And the reason why they are struggling is because they do not have enough resources. Along with European older people in the Czech Republic, the Netherlands, Slovenia, and the islands, I'll call on the members of the European Parliament to act as champions for older people around the world and ensure that they are fully included in the modernized EU development policy.